Hi, I'm Kathy Schmidt with Schmidt Realty Group. And if you're looking for a great realtor in the Edmonton area, you are in the right place. I want to introduce you to my friend and colleague, Elly Vledder. So, Elly, thanks for joining me today.
Hi.
Hi. It'll be fun to share a bit about you with people. So, when they're looking for a realtor, they know a little bit about who you are and what working with you might be like. So, tell me, what's a little bit of information just about Elly so people can get to know you a little bit?
Okay, so a little bit about me. I was born in Edmonton, and then I moved out to Spring Lake when I was around 8. So I have quite the breadth of experience from anywhere on the West End to to Lake Isle, basically.
Awesome.
I have a wonderful husband here. His name is Josh. And then I also have a little senior dog. Her name is Bean. She'll be turning 13 this year. And Max, who is our cat. He has a lot of personality. So I think sometimes people come to visit us more for the cat than they do for us.
That's hilarious. And what got you into real estate?
When I started to think about that, I think really where it started was with my mom. I think we can give her credit because we would go to open houses and show homes on the weekends, kind of as a pastime. So I think that's probably where it really started. And then I've never rented. I've always owned homes, and that was instilled in me by my parents as well. So by the time I was 21, I had already owned 3 homes. I had done a full renovation. And so with that experience, I had friends who would ask me questions just based on my experience. And then after a while, I started to think, maybe this is something I should do as a living if I'm just doing it for free. So,
Well, that is a very good point. Kind of a natural, very, very organic progression, actually. I love that. I love
yeah.
that. And what do you love most about what you do?
I think the thing that I love most about what I do is being a part of people's stories. So I'm really into history and family history and things like that. And a house is a part of someone's family history. And then on top of that, I also just like doing what's right for people. So making sure that they're making the right choice for them and that all along the way they feel prepared and comfortable through the whole process, because it can be pretty stressful. So being kind of that safe place for them is definitely a bonus.
For sure. And I'm just laughing because, there's always also, at least one pet in any photo that you have of your clients or what's going on. I just love it. I just love it. So what can people expect if they decide that you're the right realtor for them?
With me, I really like to find out as much as I possibly can about a property. I think that surprises are not fun for anybody, especially when it's a transaction this large. You talk about pets. That was my cat who just jumped down. But yeah, so I think that surprises are not fun for anybody in the process. And so I really like to make sure we look at every possible thing we can find out about the home before they purchase. And same with when they're selling, making sure that we have thought of everything possible that someone might ask about the home so that there's no surprises or stress when the offer comes. So
Yeah, I know being really, really thorough and well prepared is kind of that is just the way you operate. And it's awesome because you're right. In real estate, expenses, can be high to begin with. And surprises are something you don't want when it comes to your finances. That's for sure. And what's something that people often ask you when they find out that you're a realtor?
I think usually the question is focused around whether I enjoy doing it or not, and what it's like. So yeah, obviously I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be doing it. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, and people always want to know like what it's like snooping.
Yes.
It is a fun perk.
It's true. And I think, everybody that watches HGTV thinks that's our life, which it really isn't. We do, like
Yeah.
you were saying, a lot of analysis behind the scenes, a lot of research as well, but it is also really fun and a topic people sure like to talk about in Edmonton and everywhere. So when you're not working, what do you like to do?
I am kind of all over the place. I never stay on one thing for very long, but there are a few core things that I've done for quite a while. So,
Mm.
genealogy is a big one. So I'm actually
Mm.
I'm a member of the Alberta Genealogical Society's Edmonton
Oh,
branch.
cool.
Yeah, so I've been doing genealogy since 2006. So I was a very popular kid because I would have been 14 doing that. I enjoy anything kind of crafty, painting. I really got back into painting lately, watercolor specifically. Violin, I started learning that as my 2020 hobby when we all found ourselves
Mm.
with a lot of extra time. So yeah, those are, and gardening. I really enjoy
Mm.
gardening. We have a community garden here in Willow Court that I help run. So
Yeah, I know that was a big project when that got launched. I remember that and how much time went into that and how satisfying that was. I also remember the sunburn you got that first that first summer. It was pretty memorable. That was
yeah,
commitment.
it's an annual thing. I don't know why I always choose to wear the most intricate top when I go out in the sunshine for the first time, but then it stays for the rest of the summer.
Well, it's a theme for the year, right?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I know you also really enjoy travel. You've done some extensive traveling, so I know that's something that is near and dear to your heart as well.
Oh yes, definitely. We just spent 5 weeks in Europe in October for my honeymoon,
Mm.
and that was a ton of fun. So this was the Amalfi Coast, which was very warm up there, but down at the bottom of the path there, that's the Path of the Gods hike. It was a lot colder in November. Would not recommend.
Well, it's gorgeous photo. So, do you have any words to live by? Is there sort of a quote that you like, or a philosophy, or anything like that that would just be a little bit about how you like to focus in terms of just life?
So the one, I know it's a little bit cheesy, but the one that always comes to mind for me and that
Mm.
I always find myself coming back to is that it'll be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Because
Yes.
yeah, you can kind of apply that to anything. You can apply it to real estate, you can apply it to just life in general, any situation. If you're not feeling okay, then it's not the end. You just have something to get
Yeah.
through and it'll be okay at the end.
And and real estate is a journey where it can feel at times, for our clients like, oh my gosh, is this going to be okay? We see it, we see the arc, on a daily basis, so we know that 99 times out of 100 it is all going to be okay, and then that 1% you're still going to be okay. We're just going to have to figure out some more complex solutions. So I think that's great approach just to life and also to real estate. So, well, thanks for spending a few minutes with me. I know you have a busy day and a busy week going on. It's the spring market, but thanks for spending some time so I could introduce you to people. And yeah, I'm just going to put up Elly's contact information here. So if you want to reach out and connect with someone who's into music and art and genealogy and travel and real estate, Elly is a great choice. So Elly, I will hopefully catch up with you later at the office, and have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks.
Ciao.
Bye.